Hey guys, I'm Doctor McFarland, and what you just heard is my effects only pedal board on the new Fender Toemaster Pro. And I'm really liking the sounds that I'm hearing out of the Toemaster. And the amp I was using back there is the Blue Guitar Amp 1 going into the Blue Guitar 12-inch Nano Cab. And it's a small, lightweight head and cab, and it's what I have readily available, and it always sounds good just to get a Fenderish kind of clean tone, which I know you can now get that from the Toemaster Pro as well. And also, if you want to get the FR-FR12 speaker cab from Fender, then that is another viable option that you can consider when wanting to power something on stage, or maybe just jams or whatever you want to do. So let's go through my effects only rig, and maybe it'll inspire you to make a similar type thing. So first up is I have a studio compressor at the very beginning of the chain. Then I have the green box, the Enchanter, which is essentially the Paul Cochran Timmy. I have a Proco Rat, which they call the Rodent. And then I have 3 ambient effects that are all assigned to one switch. And that is what the Toemaster Pro calls multi. And it essentially allows you to assign multiple stomps to a single switch. So when you turn it on, all 3 of them turn on. And when you turn it off, all 3 of them turn off, which is great. And then we have a tape echo down here. I have an always on spring reverb. And then we have the tremolo at the very end of the chain. And it's something I've been experimenting with here recently, just trying different spots out in the signal path for tremolos. And I do like how the tremolo kind of moves everything that comes before it. So I am using the Reverend Sensei, bow to your sensei. And this has been a tried and true guitar over the years. 2 humbucking pickups, bass contour knob, tone, and volume with a 3-way toggle switch. So this is the bridge pickup going into just the studio compressor, and the reverb into the front input of the Blue Guitar Amp 1. Okay, and I do not have the reverb assigned to a switch, so therefore it's just always on. And let's go ahead and kick in the optical trim. And if we tap on it, you can see it's pretty much the tremolo that you would get from a real Fender amplifier. And the parameters show up on the encoder knobs, which are also on-off switches. We can use these encoders to turn the real knobs on the screen. And these things are so smooth. I'm just instantly falling in love with this thing. It's just great. So we can hold and save what settings we have just done, and then we can go back. So I do want to mention that the tones you're hearing in this particular video is just with a SM58 style microphone in front of the Nano Cab plugged into the Blue Guitar Amp 1. So I'm not going direct out of the Toemaster Pro into my interface. I'm just micing everything with the cab, and that's what you're hearing. So it's very similar to a setup that you would use on stage, whether with your full band or just a jam night. And you're really just using the Toemaster Pro as your effects board, and you have a real amp behind you on stage. All right, the next effect in the line is the tape echo. Now this can be any delay that you choose. I just chose the tape echo in this instance because I thought it sounded good at the time. And this is what we got. So going back to the front, we have our studio compressor, and I do have the blend knob about 3/4 of the way. So I'm just dialing in a little bit of that dry tone above the compression. All All right, the next in line is the green box, which is a TS-808 tube screamer. Tapping on this one, we have a level, overdrive, tone, and a blend knob. I do have the blend set back to about 70%, so that allows a little bit of the dry signal to cut through and really just pushing a little bit of mids into the front end of the amplifier or the next overdrive in line. And talking about overdrives, we have the Paul Cochran Timmy right here, and you can customize the labels in your foot switch assign just by going in, tapping it, custom label, and then typing in whatever you want. Without the tube screamer, and last but not least, we have the Proco Rat. Yeah, so between these three stomp boxes, I can get any level of dirt that I want, and it's just great. And then last but not least, we have our ambient swell patch. So let me go back. When I hit this one switch, it turns on 3 effects. Oh yeah. And turn it back off, and then you're back to your normal sound. Alright guys, let me know what you think down in the comments. I'm just having a blast dialing this thing in, and everything just feels super smooth and high end. Yes, it is a little bit more expensive than most people want to pay, but let me tell you, I think it's worth every single penny. I did pay for this with my own money. Fender did not send one of these out to me for free. I just honestly saw it, watched a few videos, and ordered it instantly. And it's really that good. So if you want to check it out, I have an affiliate link down below to Sweetwater. They are always helpful in anything I order, and I know they will take care of you as well. So in the meantime, I'm Dr. McFarland. I will see you in the next video. Keep rocking.